All right, sorry, y'all. Hello. I don't know what happened there, but hello. Welcome to some reading sprints. I was watching Paula and Allie finish up their sprints, but excited to officially get some running over here for the next couple hours. Very excited to be here with y'all today. As per usual, have been having a great time with NetGalley November and reading all of the arcs. And yeah, I'm looking forward to just hanging out with y'all for the next 4 hours or so. I'm gonna get my stream pulled up on my end just so I can make sure that things are going okay. Ooh, sorry. It looks like we're running. So, okay, let me know what y'all are going to be reading. It is a very gloomy and dreary day here in Tennessee. It's foggy, it's cold, it's raining, and I am just trying to focus on some reading and be productive on my day off work. I've worked every day this week, which is great with the holidays coming up, but also looking forward to hopefully finishing up another NetGalley arc today. And then my plan is to write 2 NetGalley reviews for another book that I finished on top of my current read. So let me know what y'all are going to be reading or doing, and we're going to go ahead and kick things off in just a few minutes. I'm going to cough. Give me a second. I don't know why my screen does that when I remove myself or when I mute myself. I don't know why I go away from the screen. So, very weird. That has never happened to me before. But hopefully it's fine for right now. Weird. Okay, let me know what y'all are going to be reading. I am going to be focusing on finishing up my NetGalley arc of a November thriller release called With Friends Like These by Alyssa Lee. This is a November 4th release, so it has already come out, but I will be happy with the fact that I was able to review it within the first month of its release. So this is my main priority for today. I'm like halfway through the audiobook for it, so should be able to finish that up in like 2 hours or so, which is great. And then I'm hoping that posting this review and then another one I need to write pushes me to 79% feedback ratio, which would be lovely. So that's my first goal for today. But if I finish that and write my reviews for it, I do have a physical arc of Best Offer Wins by Marissa Cashino, which I somehow received a physical arc of from the publisher. And then I have a NetGalley like copy of it also. And I don't know how I got this unless I like signed up months and months and months ago and just like forgot that I applied for a physical arc and they just sent me one. But I don't know because yeah, I don't know. Book mail just shows up sometimes. I don't remember giving them my address, but I guess I did. So we're doing this. This is my second goal after I finish my current audiobook. I'm so close to that 80% feedback ratio, and then I'm gonna go ham on requesting things just to say that I hit 80%. Or maybe I'll have some self-control and try to hit like 81 or 82 before I start downloading more stuff because I'm officially auto approved for 3 publishers and I want to download books from all of them, but I'm trying to like get that 80% goal completed first. So we'll see. It's just chaos. I mean, that's just been the buzzword of the month, right? So appreciate y'all being here and let me know what y'all are reading or doing if you haven't already. See, that's never happened before. Give me a moment. Why is this being weird, y'all? Can someone please help me? I've never had. Okay, here we go. Okay, never mind. I'm a StreamYard pro. We've got it. I feel very chaotic right now. Hello, Christina. Welcome. Christina, as per usual, has linked everything you need to know from co-host and host information, TBRs, to participant TBRs and updates and vlogs and all the fun things. I'm hoping that my second NetGalley November vlog comes out tomorrow is my goal if I can finish up my current audio, I will be able to edit that, I think, and get it uploaded for tomorrow, which would be great because my goal for content in regard to this month was to do 2 NetGalley November vlogs to hold myself accountable to reading my NetGalley arcs actually this month, and so far it's worked. So I'm going to keep riding that high for the rest of the month, hopefully. Hello, Glenda. Welcome. Hello, Sammy. Hello, hello. Hello. Hi, first time on your sprints. Paula in the train sent me over. We're so happy you are here. Hello, Allie. Welcome to sprints. Enjoyed listening to the last little bit of your sprints with Paula. I have been running around like crazy today, trying to get stuff done before this. I went to a library book sale, had to go to the grocery store. So I feel like I'm just now sitting down to get things done, reading wise, and I'm very excited about it. Hello, Amber. Welcome. Hello, hello. I'm awake. This sprint, I will be fully waking up, going to catch up on some half-read books today, Alchemy of Flowers and Death is Dead. Love that. Hello, hello. I'll try to finish reading Dig by J.H. Markert. I'm at 75%, 25% left to go. Let me know how you end up feeling about that one, Glenda. I have read Sleep Tight by the author and very much enjoyed it. I'm very close to the 80%, and I have not let myself get anything else until I do, because I want that badge that like you get when you hit 80%, but in order to keep it, I'm assuming I need to stay above 80%. So I may actually try to get to like 81 or 82% before I start downloading and requesting more things, but we'll see. And also, y'all, I can tell that my voice is very scratchy. I don't know if it's just the weather going back and forth or if I've had a cold for the last 4 weeks, but yeah, my voice was gone yesterday for a big chunk of the day, but it's kind of back now. So it's a little scratchy, but we're going to make it work. And if I mute myself, it's because I'm coughing. So just heads up on that. Hello, Paula. I'm going to go lay down, but coming into love on that like button first. Appreciate you. I am in between books again, so I'm going to get my life together a bit and then get started on something new. I also have a review I need to work on at some point today. I definitely feel the whole needing to get my life together a little bit. Very relatable, but let us know what you end up choosing to read once you figure that out. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to work on my audiobook while I task. I'm 57% into it. Then I plan on starting Brimstone since I've been hyped to read it. You know, I feel like I'm one of the only person who has not read the first one in the series, Quicksilver, right? And at this point, I probably never will because it's a huge book and I have not been in the mood for fantasy recently, but I hope you love it. I've heard great things. Everyone's been going to release parties, and I think that is so much fun. I also want to work on making my Escape and Back to Kindle TBRs. I also need to make my Back to Kindle TBR, and yes, the Escape readathon is next weekend, and I'm also very excited about that weekend readathon. It'll be great. But yeah, I haven't even thought about my Back to Kindle TBR yet, and definitely need to because December will be here in like 10 days, which is crazy to me. Let's see. Your little purple name color matches your sweatshirt. Yep, I try. It was on purpose, you know. As is my sweatshirt that says I like reading books that will emotionally traumatize me forever. Very relatable, you know. Not that my current reads will be traumatizing me forever. I think one of them is going to be very average, but I've read some recently that have emotionally destroyed me, so we love to see it. I will be continuing the Hacienda. Love that. Going to shower and get ready for the day. Then in a couple hours, I'm heading out to pick up a bookstore order and take myself on a date to Chili's and reading before Wicked Part 2. Love that. I hope you have the best time. I'm trying to make this week go very slow. Honestly, I feel that. I don't know where the time is going. I think this week has gone by so fast for me because I've worked every day. And on the days that I work and I'm gone, like, I feel like time just flies. But I don't know how we've gotten to this point. I truly do not. Yes, I hope you have so much fun, Allie. I've heard great things about that franchise. I actually never saw Wicked. Oops. Also the only one who never saw it, but the clips look amazing and I've enjoyed seeing all the promo for it. I just finished my current book while shopping, so I need to re-roll when I get home. Very fun. I'm gonna cry the whole time. Love that. Also, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome. I'm not sure if I've been on your sprints before. Well, I appreciate you being here. We're gonna probably plan to do, I'm thinking, um, let's go ahead and do 45-minute sprints or 50-minute sprints. I'm thinking because I'm not going live for as long as I did last week, which I feel like the 50-minute sprints worked out great for that. But I'm kind of thinking we're gonna go ahead and do 45-minute sprints today. So let me change my clock. Also, I downloaded and uploaded the um what is it called? The countdown timer background on Flocus that Coda made for like everybody personalized. And it's really cute. So I do have mine pulled up for the new sprints. And I'm very excited for y'all to see it because it's very cute. I have no real desire to see the Wicked movie. I saw and loved the stage show, but for some reason the movie does not appeal to me. So fair, so fair. I also just don't go see movies very often. I went through a small phase like a couple years ago, or maybe it was last year, where I had a Regal like premium pass so I could go and see like as many movies as I wanted for free for like $25 a month, which was great. Because like for a minute I was into horror movies and I'd go with a friend and we would watch horror releases together, but I've kind of stopped that and so I stopped paying for that subscription, so I just don't go see movies anymore. But I have heard it's great. Yeah, I think we're gonna start with a 45-minute sprint. And then I may jump up to 50. I don't know. We'll see. First thing to do in sprints is turn off Discord notifications. Yeah, I have to turn on my do not disturb for live sprints or else my screen will just be buzzing, not buzzing, but like flashing notifications the entire time, especially because I like to have the Discord server pulled up on my other monitor while doing these so I don't miss anything. And then I like to pull up my sprints too so I can monitor the comments during the sprints because I can't see this backstage area when I'm using the countdown timer. So, yeah, I definitely put myself on do not disturb while I'm doing these. I'm gonna cough. One moment. Sorry, y'all. I feel really bad that every sprint recently I've been coughing, but that is just the time of year that we are in. The movies are very expensive. Like I wasn't a kid like that long ago. It's only been like, how old am I? 10 years, 15 years since like we would go see movies as a family often, but like since then the prices have of course kept going up, and my attention span has also decreased when it comes to things that aren't books. Like books, I can sit and binge a book, in one go, but movies and TV shows, I have a little bit of a harder time doing that with, I feel like. For me, the weeks have been taking forever. I think I injured my leg while working out, and my leg has been in pain for 2 weeks. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Sammy. I probably should go to the doctor, but I haven't been able to. Well, hopefully you're taking it easy and resting, and maybe it goes away on its own. But also, if it doesn't, definitely try to go see somebody. I'm so sorry that happened. I have 80,000, 234 notifications during sprint. My brain loves multitask chaos. Love that. I have to do D&D because it's annoying when my AirPods announce notifications while I'm trying to listen to an audiobook. Yes. I feel like with the new, if y'all have iPhones, like I I don't know if it was a mistake to update to like the new format, but I feel like I miss notifications anyway now with like the glass and like how it prioritizes some over others. So I'm gonna miss notifications anyway, whether or not I'm on Do Not Disturb. So I guess it doesn't really matter at this point whether I keep it on, but at least for sharing my screen, I do like to turn it off so it's not um flashing y'all like during the entire sprint. My brain is trying to develop a migraine. Oh my goodness. Take medicine, drink water, or just go rest. I'm very bad at resting myself, but I support it for other people. Let's see. I watched Wicked because I'm a big Ariana fan, but when I went to watch it, I fell in love with it. Love that. That's like 2.5 brand new thick hardcover fantasy book. Yes. That's crazy. $62. I just saw this comment. Yeah, that is very expensive. I mean, I feel like I'd rather buy books than go see movies. Like, I don't know. I mean, of course you get to, keep the memory of watching the movie, but also I like being able to take home the books that I buy, you know? We do love a mom who buys all the snacks. Yes, take care of yourself for sure. My household could shut up and feck off. Yep. Also fair. I definitely get that. I'm the opposite, never an Ari fan, but she was born to play this role. To be fair, whoops. To be fair, I'm picking up 3 book orders at the bookstore tonight too. I support that. I went to a library sale today for one of the branches that is right by my house. Not expecting to like find a ton, but I didn't find a ton, but I found 4 books and they were all $1. So I found 4 like brand new hardcovers that were, I want to say like relatively maybe not popular, but like I've seen around a little bit. The only not downside, but the only thing is that they do have like the library covers and tags on it, and I don't want to risk damaging the actual cover, so I'm not going to remove them, which is fine. But I'm afraid that when I put them on my shelves, every time I look at them, I'm going to think like, oh my gosh, I have an overdue library book that's been sitting there. But it should be fine. They're downstairs still, but I need to come up and add them into my collection. I was very excited to hear that the library closest to me, which was like 5 minutes away, was doing their yearly sale because um there's no other branches that are super close to us anymore. So was very excited to run there this morning before these sprints. The last movie I saw in theaters was Barbie. I think the last one I probably saw was maybe the maybe the new Mean Girls movie or some horror release that I'm no longer recalling, but I am going to be jumping on the hype train and going to watch The Housemaid when that one comes out because I read the book, surprisingly loved it because I'm not a huge Frida McFadden fan, although that series may be turning me a little bit. And yeah, I will be going to see that one. I will pay $45 if that's how much tickets are per person to go watch that movie, which it shouldn't be that expensive. But with snacks and everything, it'll definitely be pricey a little bit, but worth it, hopefully. I did. It is uploaded to my Focus. We're going to go ahead and start our first sprint in 2 minutes at 25 past for, what did I say, 45 minutes. So I do have the new one ready to go. It's very cute, and y'all will get to see it in just a moment. So yes, I do have that. I was trying to download the intro, but it told me that I didn't have access to it with my email that I used to sign up to be a co-host, which is fine, but I didn't have time to ask before I went live. So, um, yeah. But yes, I did get the new image to put on the background of my timer, which is very cute. I was telling everybody when I first went live that I was excited for the chance to use it for my sprints today. And then I also go live tomorrow. I also go live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Well, 6 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Central time for another 4 hours, which is great because I work literally like from the crack of dawn until like an hour before my sprint. So it'll be a good way to kind of kick off the weekend, hopefully. But yeah, I'll be able to use my timer for both of those sprints, which is great. Thank you, Glenda. Appreciate it. It's going to be a routine. I'm going to try to mute myself. I don't love it, but it is what it is. And I work with children, so they are probably also partially the cause of this mess that is going on. But I love them anyway. It's fine. Yeah, I had access to it at one point, but I think with trying to finalize it, I'll ask tomorrow at some point before if I'm able to before I get home from work. Because yeah, I tried to access, let me see if I can find yeah, the one that Coda posted on November 15th, and I clicked on it and it was like you don't have access. So I'll request access eventually, and then I'm gonna try to like share my screen when I first kick off sprints tomorrow to share the intro, and then I'll go ahead and like start chatting again. But we're gonna go ahead and dive into our first set of sprints, this time for 45 minutes. We may change that after this first round, but for now, we're gonna go ahead and read for 45 minutes. I'll mute myself, pop up this new timer that we have, and yeah, we'll chat in a little while. All right, everybody. Don't want to scare anyone post sprints, but first one is officially over. Let me know how y'all did or what you did during that sprint. I ended up writing one of my NetGalley reviews that I was due to write after finishing an arc last night. So I got that done and have now submitted feedback on 219 books total, which is very exciting, since 2020, which very cool to see that I'm over 100 reviews submitted since, or over 200 reviews submitted since I've been on NetGalley. And then I also got to 71, 70 or 71%, 70% of my audiobook for With Friends Like These, which I have the NetGalley arc of as well. So hopefully I can finish this one up within the next 2 sprints or so is my goal. And then it also started raining pretty hard here, so I cannot see too much outside my window right now, which is both cozy and also very dreary. I feel like I'm getting sleepy just like listening to the rainfall. And yeah, but we're gonna keep going and it's going to be great. But let me know how y'all did, and then we will jump into our next set in probably about 8 minutes or so. Hello, hello, welcome to Sprints. Hello, Jamie. I may be finishing Pronto by Elmore Leonard, an arc of a classic crime novel in a new edition while I drink my coffee. Also have to actually make the coffee and add sugar and milk without forgetting to drink it before it's cold. Tricky maneuver. Love that. Started The Bone Thief by Vanessa Lilly. It's due back in the library in 5 days. Got to 5%. I have heard wonderful things about that book. I used to follow the author on Instagram on like my other account, and then just like when I made my new bookstagram, I just didn't follow all the same authors because I just kind of forgot. But I have read For the Best, I think is the one that I've read by Vanessa Lilly, and I remember really enjoying it. So I hope you're enjoying The Bone Thief. I see the author pop up on my like For You page occasionally. I got a little bit of my audiobook done and I ordered Thanksgiving groceries and clean the house or clean the kitchen. Decided to start Empire of the Dawn. I'm gonna look that one up really fast. Empire of the Dawn. Okay, so I read Empire of the Vampire like I don't know 3 years ago and I loved it, but I never continued with the series, and I think this one is the conclusion, is it not? Let me know how you enjoy it though, Amber, because Empire of the Vampire was an easy 5-star read for me, which is rare just in general, but like I don't read a ton of fantasy, sci-fi, paranormal stuff, but I loved that book back when I read it and I need to continue the series. I think I have, let's see if I can find it on my right there. There's my copy of Empire of the Vampire. I have to show y'all because I'm actually very proud of my tabbing of it. I think I got the Barnes and Noble exclusive edition, but I read this with like a bunch of people as like a read this book over the course of a month. So like I had all these tabs dividing up the pages we were supposed to read each day. And then I tabbed the book also. And I didn't used to do like color coded tabs. So like the tabs are just neon colors, but now I do like color coded with the book cover. But I was very impressed with myself from making it through this one and I loved it. And then also my copy is signed, which is cool. I'm guessing it's a digital signature, but I think all the first edition ones of the first book had it. And I'm just obsessed with like all the art in here. I really should continue with the series, Amber. You're right. You are correct. Maybe I should add the second book to my Christmas wish list, but I had a great time with this. I have also read the author's Illuminae File series, as y'all can see, which is right next to this one, and I loved those books. I'm not a huge sci-fi reader either, but the idea of the entire series being told in mixed media was like genuinely my inspiration for my graduate school thesis. So I refer to that series in my thesis. And like with my own writing that I did for grad school, I included mixed media in like my final thesis project. So very exciting. But you saying that makes me want to continue on with that series now. So I'm going to look into that, I think, during our next sprint. I apologize for that. But I hope you're enjoying it. I tried to finish a chapter. I started earlier, but my mom came and talked to me about her wanting a Labubu. So we started talking about how much they were and which one she wanted. Love that. Then after that, she went back to her phone and you watched BookTube. Amazing. Then I went to get something to eat. Love that. We did all the productivity stuff during that sprint. Y'all, I can feel a little cough spell potentially coming on. So I think we're going to go ahead and jump into our next sprint. Honestly, it's just frustrating me at this point, but it is what it is. I'm going to put this back really quickly. I should be able to, during our next sprint, get to like 85% of my audio for With Friends Like These. So I'm hoping that by the time these sprints are over, I will have been able to finish that one up and then write my review for it as well. So I think that's kind of my game plan for this one. For this next sprint is to get to 85-ish%, and then ideally in the next 3 hours, I go ahead and get yet another review submitted. I've been using Allie's spreadsheet that like will give you your required books to review to reach like your percentage milestone. And according to the calculator, I have to read 5 more books to reach 80%. And I think it's doable for the month. I mean, I say that we have 10 days left and I have other books I want to read too, but we're going to try. I'm just going to keep pushing for it and we'll see if I'm able to do it. I have been very much enjoying it, Allie. I plan to keep using it as I like try to hit my NetGalley milestones for however long I end up using NetGalley for over the next several years, hopefully. But yeah, I really liked it. My numbers look good for the most part, and I like knowing that I've achieved 7 of the 10 rows that have been created. It's giving me hope that I can delusionally read and review 11 more books before the end of the month. Yeah, I am looking at it. I'm like 5 books left to reach 80%. I can do that, but we'll see because I also really, really want to start reading more Christmas books. I read a couple, but like I'm just itching for some more. But none of my arcs that I have are Christmas books except for one. So like I could read that one, but it was like a 2021 release. So like it's not the new releases that I want to focus on this month. But who knows what will happen in the next 10 days. I'm hoping though, Allie, since you are here, I will be able to update the spreadsheet after I finish my current arc. And then I'm hoping it says that I'm at 79%, but I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and we'll see if that becomes the reality or not. Christina, if you were here and you want to post the link, please do if you have access to it. If not, it's on Discord somewhere too, I believe, right, Ellie? If not, we can reshare it, I'm sure, to the server. Hello, Annette. Just started another arc, The 8 Heartbreaks of Hanukkah. That one sounds very cozy and maybe also emotional. I hope you love it. We're going to go ahead. It's pinned in the progress chit chat channel. We love that. Which I think the Discord, Christina can probably share that. I know it's not actually in the description of these videos. But I think if the sign up form is down below, you should be able to access it via the sign up form for the whole readathon. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump into our next sprint because I feel my cough, like my tickle in my throat coming on, and I need to go cough off screen. So we're going to go ahead and start reading again, and we'll chat. We're going to go ahead and just go for 45 minutes again, and we'll chat again afterward. All right, everybody. Let me know how y'all did during that sprint or what you ended up doing if you were focusing on some more productivity. I got to, I want to say 85%, 87% of With Friends Like These, and I'm honestly so bored by it, but I have like half an hour left of the audiobook at 2x speed, so I'm gonna finish this one up during during this next sprint, upload my review for it that I've already started working on as I've been listening, and then I'm also gonna start editing my final NetGalley November vlog for the month. But I'm just ready to wrap this book up because I am kind of tired of it, if I'm being honest. Let me go through some of these comments very quickly, and then we'll go ahead and jump into our next sprint in a couple minutes. We will be able to do 2 more, I believe, before our next round starts. I believe Nicole is hosting the next one, but when Christina, if you are able to comment, I will eventually pin it onto the chat. So if you're ready to keep reading after I'm done, then it will immediately be able to take you to that next sprint. Let me see. I gotta find the comments where we stopped. All right. Christina uploaded that document where you can use Allie's calculations on the sheet to track your progress and how far you are from each 10% milestone, which I have been very much enjoying using this month and will continue to use after this readathon is over. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome. Welcome in, Cafe Reads. Christina did a great job explaining these live sprints and then this community that we kind of built in reading and being productive and doing things together while hanging out like this. And then we have all of the NetGalley Readathon information again. Christina explained it very well, so yeah, not even gonna try. Christina did a great job. Hello, Kelly. Welcome. Got the stone home. One more step to getting this garden done. Now I need to sit and read. So tired. You definitely deserve a break and to rest and relax and read. I got to 44% in my audiobook, A Song of Comfortable Chairs by Alexander McCall Smith. Made coffee, fed cats, and put together some leftover snack tray stuff for a cold lunch. Still need to actually drink the coffee, which is not in my room with me. And if I get up to fetch it, the cat will lick all the dressing off my veggies. Oh my goodness. You gotta love pets, right? I put in my current numbers in Allie's spreadsheet, and I've not quite gotten 100 new ones since I used it earlier this month. Only 99 or 91. That's crazy. Honestly, kind of impressive. Seriously, love that. Got showered and ready for the day. Now to catch up on making Instagram graphics so I leave. Very fun. Actually lost 1 milestone since that first iteration. Oops. Very relatable, honestly. Got to 15% in editing a video. Love that. No reading. I got distracted on Instagram. So fair, honestly. I think I got like a chapter and a half. We love all the progress. I'm at 80% in Bride. Is this the Allie Hazelwood Bride? Because if so, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. I am a big Allie Hazelwood fan and have read almost everything she's published except for her release this year, the Problematic Summer Romance, and then her YA book. But I don't know if Bride and Mate are for me personally. But it's Allie Hazelwood's, like, maybe it is, but I think I've told myself that I probably won't read that paranormal series that she is doing. Read about 15 pages, now getting lunch together. I'm sure the Jay Kristoff one is a chunk, so we love to see all the progress in it. Got to 77% in Dig. I will pin your comment. I will pin this comment when I pull up this the stream again from YouTube. I can pin it from there. For some reason I can't pin it from StreamYard, but I'll pin it during this next one. But in less than 2 hours, Nicole from Dusty Book Sniffers, who is our host, one of our lovely hosts for this readathon, will be hosting our next set of sprints. And then there is the official playlist, of course, for all of the reading sprints that we'll be doing throughout the entire month. I've got one more set that I am signed up for that I'll be doing tomorrow at, I already forget the time, 6 p.m. Eastern time or 5 p.m. Central time, because that's the time zone that I am in. So yeah, it's been a great time, but every single sprint we've done this month has been in this playlist, and it's wonderful. So feel free to save that so you're able to hop in to our sprints going on from now to the end of the month. They've been a great time, and I've been excited to be able to be a part of it. I'm getting all the Instagram notifications right now. We're gonna go ahead, y'all, and dive into our next sprint in 3 minutes. We'll go ahead and do 2 more to wrap things up. We may do a little bit of a longer one, potentially like 50 minutes to finalize my sprints after this current one that we're about to start. But I'll see what the timing looks like once we wrap up this sprint and then chat for a little bit. But we're trying to not have any dead air time, so I'll be wrapping my sprints up once I know that Nicole is ready to go. So I'll probably pop that stream up, and then when she's live, I'll go ahead and end things here. But yeah, we'll go ahead and just do 2 more for me from me for today. And I'm hoping that after this current one, I can keep reading my physical arc that I have, because this one comes out next week on Tuesday, the 25th. Yes, and my goal is to do a review video for it, but I'm not sure I'll be able to get it done in time. I've been so focused on Bookmas content that my November filming content has been like a little bit lackluster compared to like other months where I film a lot more. So the goal ideally is to film a review video for this one for the release day. But so far it's been fun. I'm only 36 pages into it though, so we will see. But I'm hoping I can finish sprints up today with some progress in this one. And then when my husband gets home, which is like going to be happening as soon as I end these sprints pretty much, we've got to wrap Christmas presents and eat dinner, and we've got some new furniture sitting in our dining room that needs to come up to the 2nd floor. So I'm going to be running around like crazy after these sprints are done, but hoping I can make some progress in this one beforehand. Annette, I'm 15% in. It's a spin on A Christmas Carol. So far, so good. I've been loving all the holiday books already, so I hope you end up enjoying that one, and hopefully it gives you just like wintry vibes. I'm here for it for some reason. Like I've just been itching that. I think I've read like 4 novellas, 4 holiday novellas, some with Hanukkah, some with Christmas, and then I've read 4 holiday novels so far. So like 8 books total, like before December has even hit. Just because of Bookmas content, trying to get ahead for that. And then I've also had a NetGalley, 2 NetGalley arcs of holiday books. So was trying to get those done too. But I hope you end up enjoying it. The best time of year for all the holiday reads, of course. I was just checking that book out on Goodreads. Hope you dig it. It's kooky so far, and I think that's kind of the point of it, but I am liking it very much. I am waiting for December for my holiday reads. So fair. I have not read holiday, like specific books until last year, but now that I started, I can't seem to stop myself. But also, I support waiting until December. My Christmas tree has been up for a month already almost. So can't personally relate, but also like I support waiting at the same time. I did some stretches and got to 63% in my audiobook. Also got some Christmas movies going in the background today. I love that for you. I would love to read some books that feature the summer solstice. Love that. I'm not a huge like seasonal reader. At least I hadn't been in the past, but something clicked in me last year and I brought it into this year as well. So it's been great. But we're gonna go ahead, y'all, and dive into our next sprint. The cough is back. As per usual, always happens when I'm talking, but we're gonna go ahead and start, even though we're a minute late technically. for another 45 minutes, and then we'll chat again after the timer stops, of course. I normally would wait, but this release is December 4th, so I want to have it read and reviewed, which is so fair. That's kind of what I've been doing some of my holiday reads, because 2 of them were NetGalley arcs that come out this month, so I wanted to read and review them right around their pub dates. So totally support it either way. I'm just somebody who likes to start way in advance. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself so I stop talking, and we will go ahead and read for another 45 minutes. All right, everybody. Sorry, another sprint is officially over. Let me know how y'all did or what you did during that sprint. I thankfully finished my current read, which was With Friends Like These by Alyssa Lee. Submitted my review for it, and I'm happy to announce that my feedback ratio is officially up to 79%, giving myself a round of applause for the 1% jump that I made because I'm a step closer to 80%. So I will take it for now, and ideally with another 2 or 3 books before the end of the month, I can get to 80%, especially this one will help. And then I've got 2 more that I have written down on my need to read by the end of the month sticky notes, that will hopefully push me over that edge, which I'm very happy with. We're going to go ahead, y'all, and do one more sprint in just a few minutes before Nicole from the Dusty Book Sniffers starts hers. I do have that comment pinned at the top of this chat, I believe, so y'all can click on that to be prepared for when Nicole gets started on the hour. Let's see. Hello, how's it going? It's been a super long, busy day, but now that the puppies are sleeping, we'll see if I can squeeze in some revisions. Love that. Hope you were able to be productive. Let's see. Hello. I'm reading The Cruel Prince. Very fun. I hope you enjoy it. I folded one load of laundry. I doom scrolled. Whoops. So relatable. I got a new chair for reading. Love that. I hope it's very comfy and allows you to get super cozy while you're reading your books. Thank you. 1% upgrade, we'll take it. Like, I've never been higher than 76, I don't think. So, I'll take it. I was on Instagram, also fair. 1% is better than no percent or negative percent. As soon as I hit like 83, I think I'm going to start requesting some things again, but I only have to give feedback on 59 more books, which I think is the lowest my unread shelf has ever been. So NetGalley November is doing me good this month. And I hope I don't want to keep it. I don't want to make it higher than that, honestly. Like, I would like to keep it beneath that for the rest of my time using NetGalley for however long that ends up being. Yay, thank you. To finish the chapter I started earlier, we love any and all progress. Am I going to get to 80%? No, I'm more likely to tank to 50%. You have been on an approval roll recently, though, and I'm excited for you regardless. I got to 65% in my audiobook when I finished this one and one more. I can finally start my arc by this author, book number 26 in the series. That's a lot of books, but I hope you enjoy it. That's so fun. I decided I had to shower before relaxing to read. Then I was feeling peckish, so I'm eating more pecan pie ice cream. Now I'll read for real this time. Definitely get ready to relax, Kelly, during our last sprint. You deserve it. Hello. Welcome to some sprints. Sorry, I jumped ahead a little bit. I'm now at 33% of the second of 8 Ghosts of Hanukkah. On the second of 8 Ghosts of Hanukkah. We love any upgrades to the NetGalley ratio. Hello, Mel. Yes, welcome and let us know what you're reading. Let's see, showering before Nicole's sprints. Kelly, what is Nicole going to do if everyone takes them early? I finished my 5th NetGalley book last night, and my score went up to 59 from 56. I'm so close to getting my goal of 60%. If I get higher, that would be even greater. I love that for you. Congrats. I love that your feedback went up 3%. I have to read like 3 books to get 1%, but honestly, I love that. We love all the progress. I'm hoping to have arcs for more of the books I'll need next year for prize long lists. So I was expecting to collect a lot of arcs. Still getting to 50% would be nice someday. I'm waiting for a little bit longer before I decide if I need any stronger pain relief. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. I love food. I'm eating mashed potatoes. I love that for you. I had mashed potatoes yesterday and they were lovely. I tried to wait, but I was so gross. Definitely feel that. I feel like I can't get comfortable if I'm dirty from work or working out or whatever. So very relatable. Starting Before I Forget by Tori Henwood Hone. I have my tissues ready next to me as I've heard this is a sad one. We love all the emotional books, though. They are the best sometimes. If you're in the mood to cry, I do love finding a good sad read. We're going to go ahead because Nicole is starting on the hour. We're going to go ahead and just jump into our final sprint so we can get one more 45-minute sprint done. Sorry, I had to think. And then we will chat for a few minutes before Nicole is ready to start the next session. So we're going to go ahead and just do one more 45-minute sprint. Do another long one to wrap things up. I think I'm going to, sorry, water from my throat, work on editing my NetGalley reading vlog in this last sprint because it is related to the readathon in some capacity. And then I'll see what progress I make during this last sprint. But I only have like 3 talking clips to edit and then just some like audio tidbits to put over some of the B-roll that I have. So it shouldn't take me super long. I'm hoping I can edit it to get it uploaded or to get it scheduled to post by Saturday. Ideally, I can get it uploaded tomorrow, but we have a lot of plans tonight trying to get things done around the house. So I don't know if I'll be able to like finish it up, but hopefully I'll be able to. That is the goal. I'm going to try to before I start sharing my screen again. I need to get these files though uploading on to my laptop. So we're going to do that very quickly. And then we'll go ahead and get started with our final sprint, everybody. It's been great being on with y'all again. And reminder that I am back with more sprints tomorrow evening after I get off work. I'll have to sprint home to shower and probably eat something before hopping on here. But it should be another fun round of sprints happening tomorrow night. And then, of course, in between now and then, there will be sprints happening on all of the co-hosts or hosts channels. So y'all know the chaos. It's been great this month and it's going to keep being fun. Tomorrow is my last session that I'm hosting, but if there's any gaps, I may be able to fill in some next week, but it is the holidays here, and we are doing things for the holiday. So not sure if I'll be able to do anything more after tomorrow's sprints, but it's been great being here with y'all. We're going to go ahead and just dive into our final sprint for my live show for today, and then we'll chat at the end, wrap things up, and then we'll get ready for Nicole's sprints. I went to read Before I Forget, which is what Mel is reading right now. And then let's see. Hello, Robin. Welcome into our final sprint. We're going to go ahead and get started though, y'all. 45 minutes, and we will chat at the end. All right, everybody. Our final sprint for the evening for my leg of this journey, at least, is officially done. Let me know how y'all did or what you did during that sprint if you were more productive. I ended up just editing my NetGalley reading vlog, so I'm now watching it back. I'm 7 minutes into watching the 24-minute vlog, and then we'll be exporting and uploading that tonight, which I'm very happy with. But I'll give y'all a moment to let me know how y'all did, and then I've got Nicole's sprints already pulled up so I can make sure to know when she goes live. Because I'm trying to not leave any space in between when my sprints end and Nicole's starts. Let me know how y'all did. Once again, Christina has posted all of the links you need to know. I do have Nicole's sprints pinned to the top of this live chat. If you are interested in continuing to read and hopping into those ones after this. Thank you so much for joining in, Christina, and chatting with us during these sprints. I got no reading done that sprint, but I got things cleaned up and about to shower to get cozy for the night. Thank you so much for sprints today. Thank you so much for joining and hanging out. I got supper in the oven, cheesy chicken, broccoli bake. That sounds amazing. I hope you guys enjoy it. Made it to 89% and Bride, the third act breakup was BS, but until I get to the ending, I won't know if it made sense or not. Third act breakups can make or break books for me, so I totally feel that, and hopefully you still end up loving it. Yeah, I hope you still end up enjoying it despite the third act conflict. 12% into before I forget. Already can tell I'll be bawling by the end of this. I support a good emotional read, and I wish you all the luck, Mel. Got to 84% in my audiobook. Love that you're so close to finishing up, Jamie. Got to page 15, Empire of the Dawn. Some progress made in that huge book. Love that. At the 46% mark, thanks for sprints. Thank you so much for joining in, Annette. I miss Midwest casseroles. I know. Honestly, I grew up on casseroles. I don't make them as much since growing up and making my own food, but there is something that just is very nice about a good casserole. Thank you so much for joining, Mel. We appreciate you being here. Being in late is totally fine. We're just glad that you're able to come hang out. And thank you so much to Sammy for joining these sprints too. Of course, Glenda, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate your support as per usual. Once again, I go live again at 5 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. Whether you're reading for NetGalley November or just wanting to get general reading done, we'd love to have you hang out in these live sprints. I'm just going to keep chatting until Nicole is live. I have the next sprint pulled up, but yeah, we appreciate y'all being here whether or not you are reading for NetGalley. I don't even know if I'll be focusing totally on NetGalley November stuff tomorrow during my sprints. I may be working on something else for another reading vlog for Bookmas, but it's a fun time regardless. You know, Kelly, you can make them in Texas. Very fair, very fair. I know I need to start making some more casseroles. Like the closest I've got recently is lasagna, which is not really a casserole. But you're making it in a pan like you do casseroles. So maybe I need to try something out this winter. Yeah, because there is something great about a casserole. Having the oven on for that long may heat your house too much. That is also very fair. My house gets very toasty when the oven is on. My husband and kids won't eat them, and I won't make a whole thing just for me, which is also fair. Nicole is here. I am ready to hop off when you're ready to start. So I was just waiting for you to go ahead and go live, Nicole, and then I will end as soon as I see that you are good to go. So we're good when you are. They are silly. It's okay. My husband is very picky too, so I just am trying to get him to branch out a little bit. Then they can be great. They can be so good. But all right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to wait for Nicole's sprints to pop up on my end. And then I'm going to go ahead and just end things here. Appreciate y'all hanging out as per usual. And I hope I'll be able to see y'all tomorrow for my final leg for these sprints for NetGalley November 2.0. Yeah, I appreciate y'all very much. And let me answer this question really fast. This is just a community of readers who enjoy being motivated together. We put on a countdown timer and read until the timer stops, and then we chat and then read again. And it's just a cycle of fun and getting some reading done together, or productivity if you're not reading. So it's a great time. But I'm going to go ahead and end my live stream so Nicole can start. I will chat with y'all very soon. Thank you all so much.